Good day, ladies, women. I have a message that I want to share with you all that have been on my heart and my spirit for a while. I know I have been preaching, posting, basically putting the message out about morals and standards, values, ethics, boundaries, righteousness, etc. I know that I stress that a lot because I know those are important for a woman as well as a man to have in our lives. So I will be talking about this. Okay, the 10 reasons why every woman on the earth should be a real woman. The 10 reasons why all women should have morals, values, standards, ethics, boundaries, and righteousness. These are my personal um, 10 reasons that I know or feel or believe in my heart why a woman, all women, should be real women and have morals and standards. Number one, to please the Creator, the Supreme Being, the higher power who gave you all life, who created you, put you on the earth, and gave you all oxygen to believe and live and exist. To live and exist. So basically, to please the Creator so that the Creator would be proud of you all. So that's the number one reason why women should have morals and standards. Number two is for your self image, your reputation in society, in life, in the neighborhood, in the community, in the world. For your image, your self esteem, self worth, reputation. There, there are many women um, who have bad reputations and images in the world. Bad reputation and image. So if every woman would adopt, practice, and have morals, values, standards, ethics, boundaries, and righteousness, this wouldn't be the case. So I'll give an example. Now, me being a man, I worked with men before. I have worked with men throughout the years when I was younger in my travels. I work around men, so I hear their conversation about women. I hear all of their conversations, the man conversation when men talking about the women. You know how that goes. I hear the conversation, and a lot of those conversations are not good. A lot of those are not good, and that shows me that a lot of women are doing things, behaving the way they shouldn't, and their reputation are bad. Men talking about certain things women does in the bedroom or with multiple men, sexually, orally, etc. And I can go down the entire list, but I won't. But this makes your reputation and your image look bad. So one reason why all women should have morals and standards because of your reputation. So you can have a good reputation and image in society, in public. Take social media for example. Social media, on TV, the movies, the a lot of women's reputation and their image is not good on social media. Some of the things how they say, what women speak, what they wear, how they behave, especially the ghetto wretched type of women. So not good. That's not good. So every woman should have moral standards, values, etc. So you all can have a good reputation and image. Okay, number three, to be a good example and role model for your family, for your kids, your children. This is another reason why all women should have morals, values, standards, ethics, boundaries, and righteousness so that she can be a good example, a good influencer, a good role model for her daughters, her sons, her kids, her children, especially the daughters, because the daughters usually imitate the mother and pick up her ways. So definitely you want to be a good example and role model for your daughter. If you are the type of woman you into clubs, you foul language, cussing, tight clothes, gossiping, being a backbiter into other people's business, etc. Your daughter, as well as your son, if you have a son or sons, daughters, they are seeing that. They are not blind and deaf, and they have understanding. They can see and comprehend. They are seeing that. And your daughter, she will pick up those ways, that type of lifestyle. But if you are a woman with morals and standards and values, ethics, most likely she will adopt or connect with or pick up those habits or life actions and characteristics. That's another reason why all women should have morals and standards. It's for their children, for your children, your kids. They need good examples and good role models at home. They definitely don't have that in the world or on TV or Hollywood. So that's another reason why, ladies, that you all should have morals and standards. Okay, now number 4, loyalty, faithfulness, being decent. This is another reason why all women should have morals and standards. It's loyalty, faithfulness in the relationship, being faithful and loyal in your relationship, being a decent woman with decency at home as well as in the public, in society, being a decent woman with decency and loyal in your relationship with your husband or boyfriend. Very, very important. Very important. So again, this is another reason why all you women, if the shoe fits, wear it. This doesn't apply to all women because they're all women in this world, and they have morals, who have morals and standards and ethics. So I'm not talking to you all. I'm speaking to the women who doesn't. Okay. Number 5, side chick, adulterers, prostitution, diseases. Another reason why a woman should have morals and standards, the values, ethics, the boundaries, righteousness, is because, number 1, side chicks. A real woman is not a side chick. A real woman, she's not a prostitute. She's not an adulteress. She doesn't commit adultery. Cheat on her husband. This is one reason why all women should have morals and standards. Because then, if all women in the world would have morals, values, standards, ethics, and boundaries, righteousness, there wouldn't be side chicks in the world. We wouldn't have side chicks or one night stands, booty calls. What else is there? Flings. We wouldn't have none of that because all women on the earth, on the planet, would have morals and standards, ethics and boundaries and righteousness. So there wouldn't be such a thing called side chicks and having one night stands and booty calls and flings if all women would have morals and standards. Okay, I'm just being honest. I'm speaking from my heart. This is one reason why I know in my heart, in my spirit, and what I see in this world, why all women on earth, and not only black women, all women, should have morals, values, standards, ethics, boundaries, and righteousness. All women, not only the black African American women, all women, period. All colors, all ages. Also, also for this reason, the disease rate that would decrease. We would have less sexually transmitted diseases or none. Think about this for a moment. If all women on the earth, the black women, African American women, Chinese, Japanese, Latino, the white women, Caucasian, whatever title we use, would have morals and standards, there would not be sexually transmitted diseases unless it's something that man made in the laboratory. But other than that, overall, there would not be sexually transmitted diseases because all women on the earth would be faithful and loyal to their man and in their relationship. They will be loyal and faithful and not cheaters or side chicks or committing adultery. So this is another reason why all women should have morals and standards, so that you all can be loyal and faithful, and so we won't have diseases in the world, sexually transmitted diseases in this world. Okay. Number 6, drug addicts, alcoholics. Another reason why women should have morals and standards. We wouldn't have drug addicts. Women being drug addicts, alcoholics, drug addicts selling their body into drugs, contracting diseases, spreading diseases. Think about that for a moment. If all women on the earth would have morals and standards, there would not be women who are into drugs. All women would be real women. We would not have drug addict women and alcoholic women. If all the women on the earth would practice and have established in their life some morals, values, standards, ethics, boundaries, and righteousness, there wouldn't be women on drugs and getting drunk. Another good reason. Okay, this is what is in my heart, what I feel my top 10 reasons. The next one is friendships. If all women would have morals and standards, they will be good friends, meaning the people you all socialize with, hang out with, ladies, you all would be a loyal and a good friend. And you all wouldn't be gossiping or backbiting or being mean towards your friend. If they truly are your friends, you would be a good friend, basically, because you have morals, you have standards, ethics, and boundaries, and righteousness. So you would be a good friend. That was number 7. Number 8, foul language. Real women doesn't speak foul language, cuss words, negative words. Real women who have morals, values, standards, ethics, boundaries, and living a righteous lifestyle, they don't use that type of language. They are classy. They have manners and they have class. These are reasons why every woman should have morals and standards. Why every woman should be a real woman, not only a woman or a female biologically, but a real woman with morality. Decent women, real women, doesn't use that type of language, especially in the presence of kids and children. Only women who doesn't have morals or standards, women who don't pray, meditate, or try to build a relationship with the Creator, or have ethics and boundaries. Those type of women does that. I know what I see. I'm not blind. I wasn't born last night. Real women doesn't speak foul language. So basically, if you want to be a real woman, have morals, values, standards, ethics, boundaries, and righteousness. Live right. Number 9, not being with many men or having many boyfriends. Let's talk about that for a moment. A woman should have morals, and values, standards, ethics, and boundaries, because most women, when they look back over their life when they was younger, in their late teens, early 20s, and older, they would look back and be like, wow, I had a lot of boyfriends throughout my life, or I had a lot of men throughout my life. And most likely, 9 times out of 10, those women had sex with those boyfriends that they were involved with when they was younger up until their older age. They had some type of sexual relations with them. So then you would look back and think about it and reminisce that you had a lot of men or boyfriends. Now, of course, this doesn't apply to all women, but there are a lot of women who have had a lot of men throughout their life, from teenager and above. But a woman with morals and standards and ethics, that wouldn't be the case. It wouldn't be the case, because she may have a couple of boyfriends, none, but she would have boundaries. So she wouldn't be having sex with her boyfriend. She would actually wait till she find the right man, and then probably marry him and build a relationship with that man. Most women who doesn't have the morals and the standards, the ethics, when they're younger, in their late teens, early 20s and older, they are involved with more than one man. Not all, but many. But if the woman have morals and standards, values and ethics, that wouldn't be the case. So this is another good reason why all women, all females, should have morals and standards. That includes the teenagers. Because if you do, you wouldn't have a lot of boyfriends. You'll probably have a boyfriend, but look for someone to build your life with, and not have a lot throughout the years and having sex. You wouldn't have hot girl summers, being a dot, side chicks, etc. Real women are not dots. Real women are not side chicks. They are not having sex with more than one man. They don't have more than one boyfriend. They don't have a new boyfriend every 3 months, every 6 months, or once a year. They have another boyfriend, or even every 2 years, a different man. So another reason why you all should have morals and standards, so you won't end up having a lot of boyfriends throughout your life. So when you look back, in your younger days, you wouldn't have had a lot of boyfriends. Number 10, to be good role models for all girls. This is another reason why all women on the earth should have morals, values, standards, ethics, boundaries, and righteousness, so that you all can be good examples good role models, good influences, not only for your kids, not only for your daughters, but for all girls and all boys as well, for all children, definitely all girls on the planet. Because a lot of the girls, the young girls are influenced by a lot of women, especially singers, entertainers, and movie stars, Beyonce, Rihanna. A lot of the younger girls, they look up to them. They idolize many of these women. They idolize some of the female rappers. I've known um, young ladies in the past used to idolize Lil Kim, that rapper, that female rapper, Lil Kim. And we know she's definitely not a good example or a good role model for the girls. Lil Kim and many others. So another reason why all women should have morals and standards is to be good examples, good influences, and good role models for the girls on the earth. For all the young ladies, the young girls, the little children, the young female children, the youth, the teenage girls, etc. This is another reason why you all should have morals and standards. So basically, the reason why all women, why a woman should have morals and standards, basically to be a better person, to be a better human, to be a better woman, a better lady. These are at least 10 reasons that I can think of from my heart, from my spirit, why I know all women should have morals and standards. So we can have a better world. You all can have better image, better reputation, self-worth, self-esteem. Be loyal in your relationship with your man. Be good examples for your kids, your children, your daughters. Every woman needs morals and standards. Every woman should have ethics and boundaries, especially in the type of world we live in. Ladies, we live in a world where there are a lot of men who's sex crazy. They want sex and want to be with multiple women because, number one, they are no good. They just no good men. But also because there are many pretty and attractive women in this world. So this is definitely important, ladies, for you all to have standards and morals, because there are many men in this world who would just want to have sex with you and not love you and build a relationship with you. So you must have standards and boundaries and not lay down and open your legs to different types of men or multiple men. If you don't have the standards and the boundaries and the morals, most likely you would have sex with the wrong type of man or wrong type of men and end up getting hurt or catching a sexually transmitted disease. So I will end this now, ladies. I'll say this about myself in ending. The mind ballet doesn't get involved with. I would not, when I get ready to get into a relationship, I am not getting involved with. I will not have a relationship with any type of woman. I have standards and morals, and I'm strict and I'm selective. I'm not getting involved with the type of woman. If she's the type of woman I'm not looking for, if she doesn't stand up to my standards of what I'm looking for, my standards, my morality, then I would not have a relationship with that type of woman. I have standards and I'm selective. Take care, ladies. Have a good day.